Hello, today we're talking about post-traumatic stress disorder or PTSD with Dr Fiona Kennedy, consultant clinical psychologist and a specialist in the field. She is also one of the editors of the recently published book on CBT approaches to dissociation. Welcome, Dr Kennedy.
Hello, Paul. And it's really about the way that some people's brains and bodies react to trauma. Often with a protective function at first, but later becoming quite problematic. And the problem is that he's telling me that you were in a car accident 6 years ago.
Yes.
And he thinks you're suffering from PTSD.
Yeah, that's what she said.
That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I wasn't sure how to make sense of it.
okay. So firstly, it seems a long time ago.
Yes.
And secondly, it didn't seem sort of relevant to your experience.
I didn't feel it was such a trauma at that time.
So you see it all happening again.
Yes.
And do you get some reaction in your body as well? So
Yes.
inside the head, there's this thing called the cortex, which you've probably seen on medical programs, which has got lots of wiggly.
Brain.
That's what we call brain.
Yeah.
So, but we would call it a cortex. So what we'll do is I'll just ask you to put yourself back into that original situation. Try and make it as vivid as we can. Probably ask you to speak in the first person, I'm doing this,
Right.
as you describe it, and also to speak in the present tense, so now this is
Okay.
happening.
Okay.
Because we want to make it as real as possible, so even though you've spoken about this before, this will be a kind of new way of talking.
Okay.
So that we can get this little brain here to realise that it's no longer dangerous now.
Okay.
You know, that it's not really happening now. It happened then.